First, I'd like to take a moment to thank you for the overwhelming support I got on my first video. I woke up to check my phone and saw 200 subscribers out of nowhere. I was like, what the hell happened? Also, I'd like to thank Salty Mike for reacting to my video. I've been your fan for a very long time, and having you react to my video, I'm just lost for words, man. Shout out to you. In this video, I will talk about CIG's expansion into China and how that will affect the game for the worst. But before you go, who the hell is this guy and what does he know about China? Well, I've been in China for almost 20 years now, and this whole set is a JPEG. You're not the only ones who enjoy a good-looking JPEG. I own a small studio in China. We provide services for gaming companies like motion capture, animation, and speculation. So trust me when I say I understand the pattern that foreign gaming companies take when they intend to enter the Chinese market. Today's video is entirely speculative, and before you go, well, it's all speculation, it proves nothing. Why even bother listening to you? Well, when you are CIG, everything is uncertainty, and uncertainty creates speculation. Everything is speculation until it isn't. Let's cut to the point. CIG claims they're flirting with the Chinese community purely for community building, and that is exactly what every other game company I worked with said before they set up shop here for good. Let me go ahead and inform you of one thing that isn't speculation. Star Citizen will only be able to enter the Chinese market if they partner up with a Chinese company, and Tencent knows that. Tencent has got their hands in almost everything now, from Ubisoft to Unreal Engine. Well, Star Citizen has absolutely no options when it comes to setting up shop here in China, so when, not if, they start operating in China, they will need a partner. But that defeats the whole purpose of not having a publisher and launching their game by themselves. Do you see where I'm going? Sorry, it's just too hot. Star Citizen will eventually have to adjust their model to adapt to local norms here, and the only way to do that is to have a different set of rules for China and the West. Currently, in China, buying ships is done mostly in the gray market, and the game isn't officially operating here, but as soon as the government sets their radar on CIG, Star Citizen will have to be regulated. But you might argue that, who cares, man? I play my game in the US. Whatever the Chinese do over there is their business. Well, let's just say that once Star Citizen is officially available in China, ships will not have the green light to be sold for hundreds or thousands of dollars. So CIG will have to sell their ships here at market acceptable prices. Let's see if he'll still say, who
cares, man? I play my game in the US. Whatever the Chinese do over there is their business.
When ships cost no more than $100 here. Let's go back to the whales for a moment. Right now, CIG still pretends they care about Western whales because it's their only source of revenue. But they already know that there is a new frontier in Jackie Chan land with an unexploited 1.4 billion new potential whales who are hesitant to criticize and whose comments on Spectrum they can delete without fear of pushback. You know, just some of the perks of living in Comey land. Next, Spectrum. There's absolutely no way Chinese players will have access to Spectrum, as the country doesn't allow for Chinese nationals to have direct access to forums in other countries. So CIG will have to create a China-only Spectrum. Now, I have a message for you, us whales. CIG doesn't like you, it tolerates you. And how do you think their tolerance towards you will change when they finally realize they can cater to Chinese whales and don't have to put up with you guys complaining about everything anymore? Just to be blunt with you, China will change your game. Squadron 42 will have no problem launching here, but an online MMO will have to change its very core if it wants some of the Chinese money. Up until now, you might be feeling good about Star Citizen making waves in China. You might be feeling like the game is connecting different peoples and creating a wonderful community. And that, my friend, is the reason you're not a businessman. Businesses don't give a crap about that community nonsense. They only care about money. And CIG's China voyeurism is exactly about that. In the end, Star Citizen might have to even go subscription only in China. And if you always thought that you love for Star Citizen to be subscription only, go back to what I just said. Subscription only in China.